right. Hello, everyone. This is Kim Schmidt. I'm the executive editor of Farm Equipment. Welcome to the Farm Equipment podcast. We've got something a little different in store for you today. Joining me is our very own technology editor, Noah Newman, who's our editorial lead on Precision Farming Dealer and the Precision Farming Dealer Summit. Noah, welcome to your first appearance on the Farm Equipment podcast.
Yeah, it is an honor to be here. I know we've been talking about doing this for quite some time. And boy, we have been putting this program together for the past several months and very excited. We're a little over a month away until the conference. So glad to be here and talk about what our audience can expect.
Awesome. So before we get too far into things, just quick wanted to thank our sponsor, SurePoint Ag, who provides modern solutions for modern growers. So Noah, we're headed back to St. Louis in January for the Precision Farming Dealer Summit. Can you run through what are the stats this year's event?
Yeah, so attendance wise, this is a dealer only event and we do cap the attendance because the hotel could only hold so many people. And right now we are pacing registration wise way ahead of last year and at a record pace right now. So those seats are filling up pretty quick. So if you're interested in checking out the program and reserving your spot and taking part of this dealer only event, you can go to precisionsummit.com. But St. Louis is a great location. It was one of our highest attended Precision Farming Dealer Summits a few years back. And it's looking like we're going to maybe top that number this year. So really excited about the program we have and seeing dealers from all over the country, North America, signing up for this event.
Awesome. And so January 5th and 6th in St. Louis, hoping we see all of you there. But let's share a little bit more. What would you say your top 3 can't miss items on the program that dealers can look forward to this year?
Oh, that is a good question. I'd say they're all can't miss, but if you're going to put me on the spot and ask for a top 3, I'm going to start with the kickoff presentation. We have Adam Gittins, president of HTS Ag. They're a dealer in Harlan, Iowa. And if that name sounds familiar, it's because they were our most valuable dealership back in 2024. And I don't know if you've ever seen one of Adam's presentations, but he is a great presenter. I mean, he's very informative. He always has data and numbers to back up what he's saying. He has creative, outside the box ideas. And he keeps it entertaining, too. He always has some good stories to share. So Adam's going to be kicking off our conference with a presentation, Finding Precision Success in Challenging Times. It's been a tough year for a lot of people in the dealer industry and the farm equipment business. And Adam's going to talk about what his dealership's doing to be so successful and exploring some additional revenue streams and how they're kind of getting creative with costs and just ways to be successful. And that'll really set the tone for a good conference. Now, we have these breakout classroom sessions as well. So that Adam presentation is going to be a general session.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you for a classroom session I'm looking forward to is the Day in the Cab Precision Specialist panel. I'll be moderating this one. And so a lot of people listening, maybe they've read our Day in the Cab feature before. It's where we follow a precision specialist for a day. And then we kind of write an article about everything we saw on that visit with them. Well, we're going to have 3 precision specialists. We have Jason Pennycook from Johnson Tractor. We have Jordan Batman, great name, Batman, from BTI Equipment. I think it's the first time Jordan's attending the summit, which is exciting. And we have Curtis Martin from Agritier. So we have a Case IH dealer, a John Deere dealer, and an AGCO dealer. We're going to put them on a panel, and I'm going to ask them questions about their day-to-day lives as precision specialists. So that'll be very interesting.
That's awesome.
Then if you're going to ask me for a third, I think I'm going to go with John Fulton from Ohio State. He is doing our 11th anniversary lecture, Autonomy in Action, How Farmers Are Using Smart Systems in the Field. And John Fulton is just like a giant in the precision ag industry just because he knows so much.
Mm-hmm.
He's done so much research on farms, helping farmers implement precision technology. And he'll be sharing some of his insights on autonomy and what he's seeing in the field and how dealers can really prepare for autonomy and smart systems. And I actually caught up with him recently
to
preview his presentation. So why don't we send it to a clip right now of John Fulton. Here's a little taste of what you can expect with his presentation.
Yeah, I think one of the key ones will be really kind of the autonomy piece that we're seeing evolve pretty quickly here in North America, but talking through that, which, also talks about AI. Obviously, drones plays a role in all of that, but really this movement towards autonomy and potentially autonomous machinery operating out there in the fields. And so that brings a whole new thing, a whole new aspect of management to dealer / precision ag service provider, and being prepared for that, and internally to support it, understanding what works, how it can work, and the value that brings to a grower becomes very important ultimately.
Awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to hearing John talk again, since he was with us at the 11 years ago at the session or at the summit. So that'll be great. Other two sessions you highlighted also sound like can't miss sessions. So before we get too far into the rest of our conversation, just wanted to take a quick second to thank our sponsor again. SurePoint Ag Systems is a leader in ag tech, providing modern solutions for modern growers all around the world. SurePoint Ag's proprietary technology is compatible with most major brands of equipment and is well known for accuracy, reliability, and versatility. You can learn more about SurePoint Ag's product lines by visiting www.surepointag.com. All right, let's get back into Precision Farming Dealer Summit. One session that you didn't put in your top three, but I think I might have put in my top three, the OEM panel. So we've been doing this now for, I think, 4 years, maybe.
Yep.
Always a good conversation, and also an opportunity for the dealers to ask the OEMs right there in front of everyone the questions they've got. So we've always got some questions on hand for them, but that's always one of my favorite sessions. It's usually rated really highly by the attendees. So that is definitely another to add.
Yeah, I was good. That just missed my cut. I was going to put that in the top three. But that always is a fan favorite when you get the people from OEMs up there. We'll have a CNH, AGCO. So you got your Case IH, New Hollands up there, and a couple more. And yeah, it's always interesting to see some of the questions that the dealers will ask. And we have an app too. So if they don't want to, raise their hand and go walk up to the mic, they can type their question in the app. And it's great to see the dealers interact with the executives from the higher up, kind of see their vision and direction of where their company's going.
That is also, always a good conversation. So something new this year, talking about the OEMs, AGCO has made the Precision Farming Dealer Summit a part of its incentive program, which is a great testament to the program that you've put together, this year and last year and years before, and the value it has to the dealers, and that the OEMs are recognizing that as well. What can you tell us about that program they put together?
Yeah, definitely. As you said, that's very exciting. I actually have a quote from John Nardoli that kind of sums up the significance of this. He's an AGCO program manager. And so he's seeing the summit as a chance for dealers to continue building on the company's precision ag momentum. And so this is what he said, a direct quote. He says, "Today, our framework for precision ag focuses on specific product training and OEM offered products. Our hopes with the Precision Farming Dealer Summit is to give the dealers perspective on how to be sustainable, build this area of their business, and get new ideas and concepts from their peers so they can truly be excellent. So yeah, they're using this as part of their annual dealer incentive program to get some of their dealers to sign up. And we are going to have quite a few AGCO people here. So obviously we'll have AGCO people, John Deere people, Case IH people, independent dealers, a wide array of dealers attending this. But it really means a lot to kind of hear that from AGCO. It just shows how much value they put on an event like this.
Yeah, that's awesome. So if you're an AGCO dealer and you didn't know about it yet, that opportunity and incentive is there for you, but also not just for AGCO. So like Noah said, regardless of your color and the equipment you're selling, we hope you'll be there to join us.
Yeah, and if you just take a first glance at the program, we try to do a good job of putting speakers from all different kinds of colors and brands, Case IH, John Deere, independent dealer, even people that aren't working for dealerships, but the technology companies or agronomy companies or drone dealers. So we pretty much, you hear all these words about precision agriculture, like autonomy, drones, service stress, customer clinics. We tried to check every box. So hopefully there's something for everyone at this conference.
Yeah, definitely. And you alluded to earlier, not really alluded, you called it out. We have some classroom sessions. We have general sessions. Something we didn't talk about were the roundtables. So we do 2 sets of roundtables during the summit, giving people, those ones, they're designed to not be presentations, but an opportunity for dealers to kind of workshop some solutions together, ask each other questions. Those are always a good highlight of the event as well, I think, and a chance to get to know the other attendees a little bit better and make some connections.
Yeah, those always seem to be the most popular sessions, actually. And as you said, we have 12 of them. Do you want me to list some of the topics now so people can kind of get an idea of?
Yeah. Let's give a little preview of what those conversations will be.
Yeah, so it's basically choose your own adventure. So if you're there with a couple people from your dealership, we recommend splitting up so you can kind of get more bang for your buck. But you basically pick which topic you want to discuss. And some of the topics we have this year are precision service plans, how to package, price, and promote those, how to organize and execute a successful demo day, creating a bankable marketing strategy. Yeah, that's an interesting one. You don't often think about that marketing, how to market your precision business, but hey, if that's something you want to learn about, there you go. Recruiting and retention, building a winning precision team, preparing your dealership for autonomy and AI, billing out labor, what works for the dealer and the customer, and a few more. We have the always popular service stress alleviation topic. So that'll be dealers will be able to share some tips for preventing burnout and maybe even boosting morale in those tough times. Then this is an interesting one: 2020 hindsight, precision business decisions I'd rethink and why. Now, I'm interested. How willing do you think people will be to share some of their mistakes?
Yeah,
I think they will be if it's we're not publishing anything. So
yeah, I feel like anything. If I've learned anything from past precision farming dealer summits or the Dealership Mind Summit in the summer, it's people are usually pretty willing to share their struggles. So don't be afraid to say what that mistake, what decision you would have made differently, maybe, because you're not alone. Someone else has probably got the same answer as you do, or will learn from your mistake, and kind of helps all of us move forward and move the industry forward. So that'll be a good one. I'm hoping I get to be the one who sits in on that one.
yeah, well, hey, we can make sure you're in on that one. A couple more, exploring additional revenue streams. Then we have a roundtable for independent precision dealers only. We have how to sell and service new technology, obstacles and keys to success. And then the biggest challenges for 2026 and potential solutions.
Awesome.
Pretty much any topic you could think of in those roundtables.
Yeah, that's great. And we'll be probably before too long reaching out to dealers to find moderators for those roundtables. So if you're hearing them and already excited about that, reach out to me or to Noah directly, and we'll tack your name onto it, and you can help keep that conversation going. All right, so let's move on a little bit. So the first night of the summit this year, we are going to have the 11th annual Precision Farming Dealer Summit celebration. Last year was the first year we did this kind of precision night out party. Can you tell us what that's all about?
Yeah, that drew rave reviews because the first several years of the conference lined up with the national championship, the college football national championship. So we usually just have this night out be at the hotel, in one of the rooms with the game on a giant TV screen and drinks and food. But this doesn't line up with the college football game anymore, which gives us the opportunity to go outside of the hotel and go to a venue that's close by, and for games, drinks, prizes, competitions, networking. It was a hit last year. Even though the weather was bad, everyone made the trek in a foot of snow outside to where it was held last year in Louisville, Kentucky. And this year we're doing it at Ballpark Village, where the St. Louis Cardinals stadium is, right outside of their stadium. They have this really cool place. I've been there many times when I used to live in Central Illinois, and I'd go to the Cardinals games. So it's going to be hosted at Ballpark Village. This is included with your registration. And there will be drinks, dinner, networking, games, prizes, and it's just a really good time to kind of wrap up that first day. And this is where you really get to talk with other dealers, network, hang out with people you already know, meet new people, and it's just a blast. It's always one of the highlights of this 2-day event.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, so we're going to be at Sports and Social St. Louis. Like Noah said, it's got, it's a bar and restaurant, but has interactive games. Last year was definitely a highlight and put up a challenge the precision farming dealers staff to a game.
Yeah, I think last year
That
we
was
gave
probably
away,
a lot of fun.
since we were in Louisville last year, I remember we gave away some high quality whiskey, I believe. So that
I do think you are correct.
I don't know what the prizes are going to be this year, but I'm sure it's going to be something good.
Yeah, it's definitely just kind of after a day of learning, fun event. And hopefully it's January, so
Yeah.
it's not going to be hot, but hopefully we're dealing with some better weather than we did in Louisville last year.
Yeah, and it's close to the hotel too, so an easy walk. And this is it's a good chance for dealers to kind of have some fun too. I mean, you come to these events to learn a lot, but this is also a chance to kind of give your team a treat for all the hard work they did the previous year, and good way to kick off 2026.
Yeah, it's definitely a learning event, but also a good like team bonding type outing event. I think even for our own staff, it's one of our more fun outings of the year. Certainly my favorite post New Year's event that I go to.
100%.
But yeah, definitely there's a benefit to bringing multiple people along from a learning and bonding standpoint. So
yeah, it's always one of my favorite things of the night. A lot of fun.
All right. Anything we didn't touch on yet that we should make sure everyone knows about?
Well, again, precisionsummit.com if you want to learn more information, download the program, or kind of see the location of where the hotel is and everything. And there's one of the more exciting things about this too is we introduce our most valuable dealership award recipient for the first time. And
that's awesome.
They're going to do a presentation as well to share some of the things that got them to that point where they could be dubbed the most valuable dealer. And I think we're kind of keeping that a secret right now. So you're going to have to tune in later for the big reveal of who captured. I can't tell you that the guy who's going to be doing this presentation is, well, if you download the program, you'll be able to see it too. But I'll just say it's Bill Lemkuhl from Precision Agri Services, and that guy's a legend in the precision world. He's pretty much seen it all. I can't wait to hear his presentation, some of the secrets to his success.
Well, we'll have to go back and check. I would venture to guess Bill's been to nearly all of the precision farming dealer summits.
Wow, really? That's impressive. I've seen him.
I don't know for sure, but he's definitely someone who is there most years. So,
one more thing too is that our grower conference actually takes place right after this, the No-Till conference. So, Hey, if you're having so much fun at the Precision Summit and you want to stick around another day for the No-Till conference, which kicks off the following day on Wednesday, January 7th, we'll also put together some kind of opportunity for you to do that as well.
Yep, and I think we have, if you when you download the program, we do have a discount for anyone who wants to extend their stay to stay and learn a little bit about the world of no-till and see how they might be able to help their customers out in that area. So,
yeah, definitely. Oh, one more session I wanted to highlight. We have a customer clinics session with Ben Flansburgh from Land Pro Equipment, Pete Youngblood Ag, and Mason Guckenberger from Swiderski Equipment, excuse me. And that was a heavily requested session. People want to know the do's and don'ts of precision clinics. So That's another one I'm excited for.
All right. All right. Noah, thanks for joining me. This was a lot of fun. Definitely some excitement around the Precision Farming Dealer Summit. We have a special discount code for listeners, correct?
That is right. So if you use the code podcast, so go to precisionsummit.com, reserve your spot, use the code podcast, you'll get 15% off your registration. So 15% off. And really hope to see you guys there. I know I talk with a lot of people on email and in the digital world, but if you're watching or listening to this, sign up, and I would love to meet you at the summit.
Ditto. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. Noah, thanks again for joining me. Thank you to everyone who's listening, and another shout out to SurePoint Ag for their support. And like always, if there's a topic you would like us to cover and dig into a little bit more on an upcoming podcast, reach out to me via email at kschmidt@lessitermedia.com.